You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15.
How are you? Happy Thursday. Well, thanks for asking. I do feel better today. Man, that head cold has been knocking me down, but today, not so much. We're going to talk communication today and your communication skills. It's always good to make them better. You'll get further in life, personal relationships, business relationships, everything, if you have good communication skills. I'll give you a very simple way to make yours better by the end of this program. Coming up, it is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. A little coaching, a little motivation, some practical, some tactical, some strategies. Essentially, it comes down to this. I've got an idea, dreams, ambitions, things I want. I just maybe need the courage to go after it, or maybe just a little bit of a rah-rah. Can somebody pump me up and keep me in the game because it got kind of crazy? That's all. We stand up, we take a step, we repeat, we go after it, and that's what this show is all about. This is the repeat part. Every single day, no matter what's going on in your life, and I know you're busy on vacation now. I get it. But eventually, you're going to get done with vacation, and it'll be back to getting things done. We're here for you. How are you? My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. I have been talking for a while about my YouTube channel, and it's awesome, and I want you to go subscribe to it. Now, here's why. Because I'm getting ready to go live with these shows every single day, and I need some motivation myself. So go to dailyboostpodcast.com/YouTube, and it'll take you there. Watch those 5 videos where I have really a lot of hair, and it's really dark, and maybe I have makeup on, and good content, but yeah, it's kind of old, like 9 years. And then click that red button, subscribe. Get ready, because some cool stuff is coming. Less hair, yeah, but it's coming. So let's talk communication skills. No, I still have hair, just not as much. You know how that works. Opportunities to communicate. They're everywhere. They're all around you. And in this case, I'm kind of like talking in person. Not really talking Zoom. Not really talking text messaging. Not really talking on the telephone. Although all of that could work. It will work in every single thing we're doing. I'm kind of talking about those face-to-face because as we've gone through the pandemic, we have not gotten we haven't improved our face-to-face skills, have we? It's just starting to come back. I have a couple of events I'm going to here in the next couple of months, looking forward to getting around people again. So we need to work on those communication skills. Why is that? Well, first off, having good communication skills makes your life better, less frustrating. You'll find if you can't communicate effectively with people, you're going to be very frustrated because they can't hear what you're saying. But also, you can make a whole lot more money if you communicate well. And there's a very simple way to do it. So here's how we do it. Let's put it in the context of a conversation because that's what we want. An engaging conversation is what we want. Now, understand up front that nobody on this planet really is thinking too much about you. Well, they may be wondering what you're up to, what do you do, what are you going to say? But what they're really thinking about is, am I interested in what you're going to say? Is this worthy use of my time? Is this person going to waste my time? What am I standing here for? Is this just a part of my life that I'm just going to stay here for 30 minutes and hear a conversation and wish I'd missed it? That's what you're thinking. And that's what they're thinking. And everybody's thinking the same way. We're just busy. We're humans. Oh, by the way, I just believe this in life, that ultimately all we care about is us and ourselves. And I only believe that because I know at a very basic level that if I don't take in the next breath and I'm the only guy that can do that, then I'm not here very long, am I? I take that first breath, I keep them going my whole life, and then the last one goes and I'm done. So from that very simple level, if I don't drink enough water, nobody can make me. If I don't do it, I'm in trouble, right? So ultimately, when looking at the simplicity of it, you're taking care of yourself, aren't you? So is that guy and that lady, those people over there. So how do we get a good conversation going? Well, first off, you've heard this before, I'm sure, and if you haven't, you should. Meet people where they are. Please pay attention to how their day is going and step into their now. So a neat way to remember this, and we do this in all the marketing stuff that I do all the time, I'm always thinking, where is your head now? Not where's mine, where's yours? What are you thinking about? What's going on in your life? What's the issue? What's the challenge? What's happening? And I'm going to try to figure that out before I ever have a conversation with you. Probably means I'm going to have my ears wide open more than my mouth. Pay attention. I'm going to try to enter where you are now. So if you have a conversation today, instead of just barging in the door, think about, okay, where are they now? Step into their now. Be timely. Number 2, you always want to establish something in common. Now, that's easy to do these days. Man, has it been crazy for you today too? Dude, you see what happened on the news? Holy moly, it's a beautiful day. Humidity is off the charts. It's like 95 degrees. Glad the air conditioner is working. Is yours working? Some commonality that is going on currently now today. And when I speak, when I'm on stage, one of the very first things we do is we establish a commonality in that room. Because everybody's in there. They're all separate. Maybe 1,000 people sitting there. They're all separate from each other. They don't really know each other. They don't know what to expect. And what I want to do is make them one. I want to make them interact like one group. And so, boom, something common to get them there. Okay, third one. We're entering there now. We've struck something in common to begin to get some equal ground for conversation. And then we're going to establish an undeniable truth. The sky's blue is an undeniable truth. Man, the sky is so blue today. Yep, you're right. Crazy day? Yeah, but I promise it's going to get crazier as summertime comes to an end and we head into the holidays. Undeniable truth. You know it. I know it. We can't do that. What are you doing there? You're kind of establishing an authority, aren't you? You got some common ground going on, but now you're speaking the truth to each other. Oh, yeah, you're right. Boom. Rapport is being built. So what's next? Move the conversation toward an idea that everybody can agree on. And staying on the holiday theme, and I by the way, I tend to find the holiday theme in July. I always do, because once I cross into the second part of the year, it's like Christmas is tomorrow. It just happens that fast, right? Am I right? Am I right? So a conversation that moves the idea forward would be, say, hey, holidays are coming fast. We need to get ahead of this and do some planning for our life, for our business. What do you want to be doing? You probably did it before when the summer was coming. So we need to get ahead of this. We can travel this year. Let's schedule our vacation. So we meet them where they are, step into their now, establish a commonality, establish an undeniable truth, and then move the conversation forward by saying, let's take this and how can we plan for it? Kind of what's next? Now we're moving a conversation along. Kind of what are we going to do about it kind of thing, right? And finally, something I love to do, as you're starting to move this thing forward, and this is where if you're trying to get a relationship to take the next step, or maybe you have a business idea and you want to get somebody to come on board or be a customer or a client for you or an investor for you. Once you've done all these steps, you bring it forward, a new idea. You let them know that you have a system that will work for both of you and they should talk about it. Do you see it? And you bring folks into your dream, but only after you've established that complete rapport along the way. Now, you could do this in a matter of minutes with almost any conversation. So you're going to meet them where they are, strike something in common, establish an undeniable truth, move them forward into what's coming, and then let them know why you have such a brilliant idea of the way things should be done. Watch what happens. And if you're in sales, listen to the show again. Then go do it. It'll even work in emails. All right, so tomorrow, oftentimes I work with people on what I call face your passion. But more often than not, I'm working with people on the courage to face their passion. How to do that. How to finally step up to what you think and you've always wanted to do, and no matter what's in your way, get you to do it. We'll talk about having the courage to face your passion as we wrap up the week on a Friday. DailyBoostPodcast.com/YouTube. Go subscribe to my channel. New stuff coming soon.